Good morning, everybody. We start our meeting with the pledge of allegiance. I'll have Jason Henry.
Really? It's Jason Smith's last meeting. I'll do it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I pledge allegiance.
Stop.
Oh, wait, you want to do it? Go ahead,
Yes.
Jason.
Go ahead, Jason.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Although he did say he could go and be a secretary. So.
Okay, welcome everybody to the Rockingham County Commissioners meeting of June 20th, 2024. In attendance, we have Katie Casey from Finance. We have Jason Smith, long-term care. Jason Henry from Department of Corrections. We have Allison Kubakowski, HR. We have Commissioner Coyle. We have Commissioner Godu and
Morning.
myself. And in Zoom, we have Jude Gates. We have Sheriff Sayers, Captain Mann. We have Pat Conway. And I don't see the last person there, but
It's just a telephone number.
to be a member of the public. So, all right, so we're gonna do RFP openings, administration, building, painting.
Move to authorize the senior director of facilities planning and IT to review, evaluate the proposals and return with the recommendation.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion? If not, on the motion, Commissioner Coyle,
Yes.
Commissioner Godu,
Yes.
I vote yes. We're on to consent agenda.
Sir, quiet, no awards this week. I move to approve the May 30th and June 6th public and non-public meeting minutes.
The June 13th.
Those were tabled.
Okay, second.
Okay, so on the motion for May 30th and June 2nd and seconded, is there any additions, subtractions? Everybody's okay with those minutes?
I mean, there's been voluminous notes, meeting minutes, for especially non-public, which are particularly laborious and, for transparency and accountability to the public, at times when the non-public get released, things like that. Leila, thank you for all you do to make them so thorough and so complete. We know it's very demanding. Thank you.
Always well done.
Thank you.
On the motion, Commissioner Duke,
Yes.
Commissioner Coyle?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Adult, in our packets, we have adult medical daycare payout report, May 2024. Does anyone have any comments or anything?
Just that we look like we're going to, thanks for our balancing and we did that line item transfer. We look perfectly on target to come in to through the end of the year with a little bit of wiggle room so that we're covering all of our all of the individuals that we're providing care for. And it's good to see that, in terms of budgeting for next year, will be a little, over the $100,000 benchmark, but it's foreseeable that that will remain fairly consistent. So we're in a decent place for an anticipatory purpose for next year. And hopefully if we can get some of that other grant going, we might be able to develop it to support even more residents.
It's a great program that we need to support because it keeps people in their homes
Right.
and that's better for everyone.
Okay. We also have in our package a wellness event, spring walking challenge update. Allison, do you have any additional info?
I just wanted to let you know, we've had some audit issues with the Cigna's reconciliation of what they provided. And we kept going back to them with some charges that really were not ours. And it came to be, they finally sent it out and said it wasn't. So now we have money left. So I've gone to Gallagher, our broker, to say I'd like that money rolled over to next year. We'll see what the outcome of that is. So I won't be using ARPA funds. I'll be using the Cigna funds for these two items.
Okay. Commissioner Coyle, you had something?
I was just saying that it was just, the issue is we're now using the Cigna Wellness Fund, so,
Yeah.
which is great because that preserves some of the ARPA funds. And thank you to your team for the audit process to sort of challenge some of that. Because now that leaves ARPA funds for other projects and or, where we're doing well, I think, in terms of the budget for the building, but any opportunity to stash away a little extra money just in case rainy day fund is always a good thing.
Anything further?
Nope.
All right, good job, Allison. Keep us posted. Payroll.
I move to approve the payroll expense in the amount of $1,343,078.75 for the period ending June 15th, 2024.
Second,
Motion's been made and seconded. On the motion, Commissioner Coyle,
Yes.
Commissioner Godu,
yes.
vote yes. All right, on to reports. Anyone have anything to share? Commissioner Godu?
I'll just share that I'm kind of diving into the cafe, the Water Tower Cafe issue with financially. And I have a meeting with Jim from Glendale. And we're gonna go over some things and I'll have a report back for you by next week of some, what I learned. I'm just kind of digging into the finances and I'm working on it.
Okay, so I'm a little bit confused because Commissioner Coyle's the liaison over there to that side of things. So did you just take it upon yourself to do that? I mean, I think it's good, but
Yeah, I saw something that I thought needed to be taken care of, and so I made a couple of, it's no big deal, I'm just having a couple of meetings and
yeah.
then I'll share what I find.
Commissioner Coyle, do you have anything?
I do have a couple things. One, congratulations to, and a special thank you to Jude and her team. We had the consumer confidence report for water and wastewater, and we were deficiency free, which is amazing, and that's a real credit to the team. Everybody knows the budget last night was approved, so that's a very, that's exciting, and it's nice to look forward to next year, next fiscal year. There was a incident at the jail last night, and what I was struck by is how responsive the Department of Corrections team was, and that just the support offered by Sheriff's Department and outside agencies. So we appreciate everybody's, again, sort of my theme in many ways is the collaboration and effort here at the county, but I think that's what drives so much success here. So, and because of that response, as well as great training and de-escalation, the situation was de-escalated, and fortunately, and also thanks to Jude's team that, helped address some of the air conditioning issues. So so many people were so responsive. So thank you to all of them. And finally, just wanted to wish Jason Smith, best of luck. This is his last Board of Commissioners meeting, and we wish you all the
Is
best
that
in
why you
your,
got a smile on his face?
No, not at all.
we wish you all the best in your next, your endeavors.
Okay, very good. So for me, I just want to share that I did attend the building committee. As you recall, it's multiple eyes on the building, make sure things are going smoothly. They meet, I think Representative Edgar had mentioned they meet every, 4 or 6 weeks. I attended that meeting, and I have to say, for the group that are there, they really know. They've got some various different backgrounds, but they asked a lot of really good questions. And it was kind of funny because the first question was, are we on budget and are we on time? Of course, it was answered yes. But it was a very thorough meeting. I believe we were there for probably 45 minutes to an hour. It is an aggressive plan to get that done within the next year. But I'm really happy to say that this group, they didn't really have to do this, but they did. And the more eyes on this project, the better I feel. And so we're doing well on that, and I was happy to participate.
And just if I can chime in, on that note with the delegation, besides having the delegations involved with the building, which is very helpful.
Yeah.
They've been especially supportive of our budget and understanding some of the challenges we face with inflation and staffing. And so I think, it's important to give a special acknowledgement and thank you to the delegation members for the approval of our budget and all the support they've offered to the county.
I'm gonna chime in on the same thing. We're very, very fortunate to have a delegation that really supports everything that we do. For the second largest county, we have pretty close to 90 reps. And there was a comment made to me last night that budget was pretty, went through,
Smoothly.
very smoothly, and that goes to the fact that we've created a good relationship with the delegation. Some counties don't have that luxury, there's some back and forth, but, we're very, very fortunate, Rockingham County, we got a great team. They know that and they support us, so I think that's good content.
And good attendance on a
Yeah.
challenging weather day, which is.
We've got a quorum. We're getting great support from the delegation. I mean, everything from the executive committee through last night was basically unanimous.
Yeah.
Except one funny guy in the back. But it shows the support and it shows the diligence that they have looked at and agreed with our budget. So
Yeah,
And
thank you.
also a reflection of the department heads who
Oh,
put forward
sure.
this, like, just really, I know we talked about that in our own public hearing, but the effort that all of our department heads have made in putting forward their budget in a, thoughtful manner and, considering, that we're all talking about taxpayer dollars, so.
very good. We're gonna go to the Department of Corrections, Securus Technologies.
I move to approve the 10th Amendment to the Securus Master Services Agreement and authorize the chair to sign all necessary documents as recommended by the Superintendent of the Department of Corrections.
Second,
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion on that?
The amendments are rather minor, just if we looked at, there was like,
Clerical mostly, or-
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
want to clarify, Ken, go on.
Yeah.
Only changes we're moving from, calling from block to text units,
Okay.
from block text to called units. Adding the e-cards, as well as text, it's the same exact, we had stop cards before, now they're called e-cards, so is beyond that, those two language changes, it's all the same.
Okay, pretty simple.
Yeah.
So on the motion, Commissioner Coyle?
yes,
Commissioner Godu?
yes,
I vote yes. General ledger coding request for assisted living.
I move to approve general ledger coding of the earned time and holiday time separation payouts included in the June 11th, 2024 miscellaneous payroll for assisted living employee CR to go to the compensated absences fund as recommended by the Senior Director of Finance.
second,
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion on this one?
Just that by moving this over, it was sort of in the grand scheme of what is intended to, but it keeps us from having to do a line item transfer into the salaries line by moving it in this direction. So it's appropriate and well thought out decision.
Very good. On the motion, Commissioner Coyle,
Yes,
Commissioner Godu?
yes,
I vote yes. Moose Plate Grant.
I move to approve an application for the New Hampshire State Library fiscal year 24-25 conservation license plate grant in the amount of $10,000 and authorize the chair to sign all necessary documents as recommended by the Senior Director of Finance.
second,
Motion's been made and seconded. Is there any discussion on this motion?
Just for the public, just to explain that this is for the grant application or the effort is to preserve records, so the ledgers. So the county has, we talked about this and it's statutorily required with registry of deeds to preserve the old books, but we have all these historic books in the county and lots of them are, I think Allison, many of them are in the basement of the HR building. And so we're, in terms of these grants, it's an effort to preserve history, preserve these ledgers, and co-file is hopefully is planned to do the work. They have done a lot with the registry of deeds as well. So hopefully this all works out.
Very good. On the motion, Commissioner Godu?
yes,
Commissioner Coyle?
Yes,
I vote yes. On to, wait a minute.
ARPA next.
There is a motion, but there's no heading.
The ARPA
Yeah,
grant app.
yeah.
So we have an ARPA grant application and I move to approve a new ARPA project to expenditure category 6.1 revenue replacement in the amount of $19,433.97 for the first capital lease that includes the 2024 F-350 pickup truck as recommended by the Senior Director of Facilities Planning and IT. I just want to.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. Any?
Yeah, I think we have to, here's what happens. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm sorry. That was premature on that. So we're gonna move to the TV equipment finance lease purchase agreement. I knew it was it. And that was the walk-in, but. So with respect to the TV equipment finance lease purchase agreement, I move to approve a 3-year capital lease agreement dated June 30th, 2024 with TV equipment finance at an annual interest rate of 5.06% with payments in advance, and authorize the chair to sign all necessary documents as recommended by the Senior Director of Finance.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Discussion?
I just, I had a question on I don't know, I was looking at the lease, there's something called advanced rental. There's a fee associated with that. And I just didn't understand what advanced rental was.
Anyone?
I mean, it's okay.
I actually do not know. But I can look into it.
Okay. I mean, I don't, like, this is routine. These lease agreements are often, we do this annually, so there's nothing particularly unique. I just didn't understand what the advanced rent is. So,
Okay,
and it looks like something to the tune of $50,000 that we pay out in year one. It won't stop me from whether we can get the answer later, but it won't stop me from feeling confident in
Oh, yeah. I'll definitely get back
approving
to you.
this lease purchase agreement. I know that there's always a lot of effort that goes into reviewing these lease agreements.
so with that, on the motion, Mr. Fuller,
Yes.
Mr. Godu,
Yes.
I vote yes. Now, did you want to restate the? last
So now we're
motion?
gonna go to human resources. I move exception request for the sheriff's office.
Well, hold on a second, hold on, because we made that motion for the opera project.
I was gonna, that's a walk-in, so I thought we'll deal with that after, when we get to new business.
Okay, all right, all right, so now,
We're up to,
I'm
so
not even following the agenda here, it's like,
Sorry, I'm gonna print
So-
them.
there was,
It's like a-
there's the other side didn't
Oh,
print.
that's what.
So for me, I can proceed because we have it all in our
okay,
packet.
but I'd like to have.
Do you want to look at it?
You will.
If
Here,
you
then.
don't mind.
Why don't you look on? So we can continue to carry on. So human resources exception request 7-11 for the sheriff's office. I move to approve an exception request to personnel policy 7-11 for union and sworn administrative deputies in the sheriff's office as recommended by the Senior Director of Human Resources.
Second.
Been made and seconded, discussion?
Sure, just for the public, this is, for overtime, time and a half. It's, every year we have to do these exception requests, but it's par for the course, just so people understand what's happening.
Further discussion? If not, on the motion, Commissioner Godu,
Yes.
Commissioner Coyle?
Yes,
I vote yes.
and the next motion is, similar exception request, 712 E2. I move for the sheriff's office, I move to approve an exception request to personnel policy 7-12 E.2 for unaffiliated deputies of the sheriff's office, full-time and part-time as recommended by the Senior Director of Human Resources.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion on that item? If not, on the motion, Commissioner Godu,
Yes.
Commissioner Coyle?
Yes.
I vote yes. General leave, long-term. care. I'm
Nope,
sorry,
we're on the
exception
buyout.
request. Open enrollment buyout. Thank you.
I move to approve an exception request to open enrollment buyout forms deadline for a Department of Corrections employee CM.
Motion's been
Second.
made and seconded. Discussion?
Only one?
Well, the issue is, this is for a buyout.
Oh,
This is, so in this instance, this employee failed to complete, so there's a form that must be an affidavit or a form that must be completed as part of, in order to get the buyout. This individual did not, and that form is due at the same time that open enrollment ends, which is, this instance was June 11th. This employee failed to submit the form, the attestation form, in a timely manner. The support for it, and I have to say, I am not going to support this exception request. because primarily because this individual had a similar issue last year. And so was put on notice even last year. First of all, that you have to complete the signed form by the open enrollment date. And so now this is year 2 of this. And thankfully, thank you, Allison, there's a lot of support about all the ways it is documented to put employees on notice that this form must be signed and submitted. So,
Further discussion?
What's your feeling on allowing this?
Great individual, love the person to death, smartest people I know, but this is like the 3rd time he's done it, so there's consequences for not doing what you're supposed to do.
Get ready to vote. So on the motion, Commissioner Coyle,
no,
Commissioner Godu,
No,
I vote yes. That we should honor this. And the reason is, and Jason, this person is a union member? And can they file a grievance?
no.
Okay, all right. But I'm gonna vote yes. And I know in the past, I mentioned that, it was me that said, we don't have to approve these. And so, we gave fair warning, I think I will admit, but, I think it's just a buyout number. It's not a huge amount, but anyway, so it's 2-1. All right, I have to read it again.
Yeah, you have it.
Oh,
Sorry. So for general leave for long-term care services, I move to approve a general leave request for an environmental services employee LS with county portion of all benefits to continue for for a period of June 1st, 2024 through July 17th, 2024, as recommended by the Senior Director of Human Resources and Senior Director of Long-Term Care Services.
second,
motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion on this one? Hearing none on the motion, Commissioner Coyle?
Yes,
Commissioner Godu?
yes.
I vote yes. Years of service award.
so we just have to, I guess, I had some,
Oh,
we have to pick a date.
Yeah.
And so,
children?
there's a number of dates in October. I'm completely agnostic on the date, so if you guys.
We want a Wednesday?
That's all they have available now. They have weddings Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Thursdays.
Where is this?
As Urbino's and,
Oh, yeah.
Sandra? Yes, I believe so.
How do you know do we have a sense of what the cost is for Zervinos?
I did, I brought it back, I brought it to the board a few months back and I
couldn't
apologize.
remember.
All right, I'm open as well, so.
It's
I don't know. What
well
do
within
you
the
got?
budget, I can bring it next.
Yeah, I was just
Next time, but,
curious.
yeah.
I'm sure we can.
We'll pick a date. We got plenty of time. I don't know if Commissioner Godu was checking his calendar, which is like.
16, 23, and 30 are good for me.
Let's take October 16th. Oh, actually, Wednesday.
And they have the 3 days, October 2nd, 9th, and 23rd.
Then 23.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now we'll pick that motion.
What do you mean? We're,
You gotta make the motion because we didn't have a date.
okay, I move to select Wednesday, October 23rd, 2024 for the Rockingham County Years of Service Awards event.
Motion been made and seconded. We've already had the discussion, so on the motion, Commissioner Godu?
Yes,
Coyle?
Yes,
I vote yes. Sheriff's Office, permission to apply for the FFY 2025 New Hampshire Office of Highway Safety Grant.
I move to authorize the High Sheriff and selected Sheriff's Office personnel to electronically apply for the New Hampshire Office of Highway Safety Grant in the amount of $14,400 as recommended by the High Sheriff.
second,
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion on this one?
This is new. I haven't seen where it says selected Sheriff's Office personnel. What is that? Are you just saying, Catherine?
I didn't put that language in there, but Lieutenant Bennett is the one that puts together this application, so he would submit it on our behalf.
Okay.
Okay, all set. Commissioner Godu?
Yes.
Commissioner Coyle?
Yes.
I vote yes. COPS grant application.
I move to approve an application for the COPS grant in the amount of $750,000 and authorize the chair and high sheriff to sign all necessary documents electronically as recommended by the high sheriff.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. Discussion?
Is there any match with this one?
Nope, this one is 100% funded.
Great,
Even better. Commissioner Coyle on the motion?
yes.
Commissioner Godu?
Yes.
I vote yes. Department head updates. I'm gonna go to Jude Gates first.
Good morning, everyone. All is well in facilities. I must say this heat this week has been a real challenge for our department. Facilities kind of by its nature is invisible. If we're doing our job right, nobody even knows that we're there. I've had people up on the roof, people in the penthouses, brazing HVAC equipment for the nursing home. We brought in hay this week, so we had our hay team out there just cranking away in this weather, and everybody's done a wonderful job, and they've been, pleasant and friendly and good to each other, and I'm just like really grateful to be associated with them. They're a good bunch. That's really all I have today.
Oh, okay, thanks, Jude.
Thank you.
Gonna go to Pat Conway. Morning, Pat.
Morning, everybody. Things are going well. We're really busy. I wanted to let you guys know, we did have a pipe up in our ceiling that was leaking. And so they had a garbage basket underneath it for a while. We noticed it Friday. I think it was around 6:30. I was there myself in the office, and it started leaking pretty heavily. So it looks like they fixed it because the tiles are back up in the ceiling this morning. But I'll let you know. So I just wanted to let you know, because we continue to have issues in the building and in the office.
One more year, Pat. One more year.
Right. But other than that, things are going well, and we're just chugging along as usual.
Okay, thank you. Sheriff Macias.
Nothing new, really new to report this week. It was, last night was very, in the years that I've been here, when it comes to our county budget, that everybody's worked together as a team. With the budget, with the building, it's a good feeling that I think Rockingham County is the best county in the state of New Hampshire, and that it's just not us over here, but it's every department head, it's you county commissioners, it's everybody that works together as a team to get the results, and I really appreciate it, but that's about it.
Thank you for those kind words. I'm gonna go to Jason Smith.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are prepared and ready for the Department of Health and Human Services to arrive to conduct our skilled nursing home survey. I know that Ray from Stratford County came in and reviewed our binders and our books and our systems, and he was very impressed and actually walked away with a few items to bring back to Stratford.
Oh, we're gonna charge him for that.
So anyway, I think the team is all ready, and look forward to good results, even though I won't. Let's see, CMS has made some modifications and updates to the facility assessment in your board packet this week. It's the updated that references all the needed changes. So I foresee this getting larger and larger as the years go by with new updated requirements. I'll put that on the consent agenda for next week, because the new requirements is that the board is supposed to look at this and approve it. In addition to that, I just want to say thank you to all of you, commissioners, and Commissioner Coyle. Thank you for being my liaison over the years, and I just will miss all the dedicated staff and the employees. So thank you very much for my experience with you.
I just have a question for you, Jay.
Good job.
Jay. Quick question for you.
Yes.
Earlier, we were talking about a little bit long-range planning, and I think that we put that on hold for now. We still have the information on that, right? So we want to continue.
I provided all that
next
with the strategic planning and master planning
Okay.
for future development and growth
Yeah.
of the campus. I provided Allison with a copy, so it wouldn't get
Okay,
lost.
good.
Oh, in addition to that, it's on record
Yeah.
here with the commissioners, and Elaine has
Okay,
copies as well.
perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jason Henry,
I'm too sad to talk.
or otherwise known as Captain America.
Let's see, currently in-house, we're 156. I too like to thank the commissioners and delegation passing everything through, to let the union know, because there was also contracts that went through, well, the funding portion of the contract, so those will be coming out for July 1st, and it's been going well, hiring and staff is static. As talked about a little earlier, we did have a little issue last night with some heat, and some things we had to take care with our inmates, and I am so proud of our staff. I must have had 25, maybe 30 people come back in last night to help us out with the situation. And just was, it was awesome. I got to shake everybody's hands and thank them. It was really good, and talk about, even though we have differences, when things come together, we have major issues. Everybody's there, you know, staff was like, I was home in my PJs and I got changed and came right in. And it was just it was really amazing. And because we have such a young crew, they've never had to be called in for anything. And just to see, and we didn't have to use, there was no use of force, no nothing, everything got resolved peacefully. So they saw that too, what de-escalation and really works. And so that was a great learning for last night. I had a good time. Let's see. But after our meetings today, myself and Evans will be heading over to go pick up our new box truck.
Nice.
We'll not go into service for a couple of weeks because we have to make some videos and do other things. Because we teach people how to use the lift gate and other things with it. So until we're all ready to go, and I make sure that hopefully they don't back into things, we won't put it in service quite yet.
Does it have one of those backup sensors?
Yeah, have you met my staff that still, it has backup sensors and cameras? We're gonna try to put some stuff together.
Okay.
You know, I don't know. Unfortunately, my MAT case manager, has put her resignation in. She has some stuff going on in her life and, did a great job for us. Not leaving because of us, just got some other things to take care of.
Okay.
So we'll be putting that out. I will, I have, ordered a machine for my property room. Property is always a problem when it comes to corrections. People will say we had this or that or lost it, blah, 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 and it becomes a problem. So, machine I've ordered takes a sheet of paper like this. You put, say, rings, phones, whatever you want in there. Press a button and it will shrink wrap over top of it. So everything's right here. They sign off on it. We sign off on it. We'll take a picture of it and attach it to their booking photo. So we don't have any issues of saying we've lost stuff and those kinds of things. It's time. It's just become an issue. And this is, I've been the third place I've been at. It's been indicative everywhere. So it was time to spend the money and just get this done. It's going to save us a lot of heartache in the future. That should be arriving anytime. I know Jude's working on it. At some point, we'll be putting 220 down there. But that's come down the road. But, you know, we're working together with maintenance on that as well. And again, with Jude, yesterday was a perfect storm of things going down. Some of the reasons why we had issues with the heat. And Jude had to come in last night too. So thank you, Jude. Thank you, Sheriff's Department. We had to make some phone calls and do some things last night. They were very supportive as well. And Hillsborough County also helped us out for a little bit that we needed for a short time.
Nice.
And that's all I have. Thank you very much.
Very good. Thanks, Jason. Allison.
Sorry, I did not get a report out to all, but thank you. We're in the middle of audit because everything we're doing around the benefit open enrollment will impact the financial end of things on the payroll side. We're also auditing the files that are going over to the carriers because we have to make sure the family, 2-person, single plan is accurate and stuff like that. So we've been in that. I've just been in Chuck and left too. We've just been in a whirlwind of MOUs and trying to get them through and back and account for all of those because there are deadlines that they're going to impact for the our first July pay period. So those are coming back and it's just been a busy time, but I do want to let you know that Autumn is getting married and she will be going away, having her wedding the second week of July. So she's been really on task, super focused, getting everything done, but we're gonna celebrate that with her next week, now that things have settled in our office and we can actually have a lunch together as a group for like an hour and celebrate that. So I just want to let you know, it's a nice celebration for us. Yeah.
Very good.
Congratulations, to Autumn.
Yeah, nice event.
Okay. Speaking on, Allison, speaking on the MOU specifically for the staffing on the nursing side, because it's really not tied into
Right.
the next year's budget.
I did
I
receive it.
hope we can put, we're all set.
Yes, I have to.
So we can actively start pushing to recruit for those positions.
Yes, she will, once you.
We don't have to
sign it.
wait till July.
No, once you sign it, it'll be fully executed and she'll change her verbiage on the website, like we did for the correctional officers when we did the stipend.
Okay. Perfect, thank you. Katie Casey from Finance.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Everything's good in finance. We just started the FY 23 financial statement audit.
Good.
So the auditors were on site last week. Just preliminary work. So that's going on. Payroll, again, trying to get all the MOUs in and get ready for the first payroll of the next fiscal year. Finance is busy, but we're
Okay.
good. Everything is moving along.
Excellent, good to see you here today.
Good to be here.
Leila, what do you got for
I
us?
have nothing to report.
Nothing? All right. When are you taking your vacay?
7 weeks.
7 weeks?
How many days is it? An hour.
Did you realize how fast she needs to be? All right, she's got the clock going. All right, I think we got everybody. Any new business? Old business?
We do have a walk-in.
Okay, good.
So this is the ARPA. I move to approve, a new ARPA project to expenditure category 6.1 revenue replacement in the amount of $19,433.97 for the first year of capital lease. That includes the 2024 F-350 pickup truck as recommended by the Senior Director of Facilities Planning and IT.
Motion's been made.
Second.
Seconded, discussion.
Jude, can you just explain, I guess probably missed it, why we're going through ARPA this way for,
I think it was because the error was just discovered yesterday.
got it.
And so in Chuck's estimation, it made the most sense rather than, I don't think we would have been able to pull together a transfer.
Okay, that seems perfectly sensible. And I think getting that F-350 was it's gonna be a really great acquisition for facilities, so I'm very happy with that. Thank you.
On the motion, Commissioner Coyle,
Yes.
Commissioner Godu,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Any new business? New business, Allison?
I have 2 educational assistance forms that need the board's, the review team committee approved it and now it goes to the board. It's for a sheriff deputy who is now acquired their degree. These last 2 classes.
Okay.
They're happy with
Did
it.
I already sign that or not?
We did it as a review committee, but the board signs it.
Oh, okay. I signed something last
Okay.
night. I didn't know.
Do we need a formal motion or? I don't think so, yeah. I don't think it is.
Any new business for anybody else?
There's some from the public. though.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. Yeah, he's public. All right, I'm gonna ask for a public comment now. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Good morning, everybody. Tom Tombrello from the public. I wanted to congratulate you guys on a great budget proposal. Seemed pretty harmless there. Nobody squawked. You passed $101 million budget and you don't have a bunch of people yelling at you. That means that the elected officials, the division directors, and you 3 commissioners did an outstanding job. I'm glad that I wasn't in office at this time because I remember in 2012 when Maureen Barrows was beat, she said it won't take long for Tombrello to get that budget to $100 million. But I wasn't in office, so at least you can't yell at me for that, you know. The other thing, Jason Smith, I know he's been there 3 years, 6 months, 2 days, and 3 hours. I was part of the group that hired him, and he'll be not that anybody's counting, but, he'll be sorely missed. Jason's a great guy, and I'll always remember that he kept us pretty safe through COVID, and, you know, we still disagree on that one death that they're blaming for COVID, but he did a great job. He's been a great friend, and hopefully he doesn't change his phone number and I can call him every so often. And last but least, I want to thank you guys for coming into Sandown in October, the Zavinos, and bring some support and some money into my small little town. And I plan to come over there and visit you guys at Zavinos. You'll really enjoy that place. Other than that, thank you and have a great day. Stay cool.
Thank you. Anybody else from the public? I don't see anybody else, but, with that,
I move
Allison,
to enter into non-public pursuant to 91A:3, section 2, personnel matters, and initially I am gonna invite Superintendent Henry. Allison, are you staying for this one?
Yeah.
And Allison.
Yeah.
okay,
Do we have any finance related, just?
motions on
I
the
don't think so,
floor,
no.
I need a
Okay,
second.
I'm good.
Seconded.
Great one for you.
On the motion, Commissioner Godu,
Yes.
Yes.
Commissioner Coyle,
Yes.
Oh,
and I vote yes, we're going into non-public, we're gonna take a minute break here.
Yes.
Coming out of non-public, and Commissioner Coyle has some motions to make.
Yes, so, we had a number of non-public sessions and, with respect to the third, fourth and fifth issue, I move to seal those minutes indefinitely because, they could adversely affect the reputation of someone other than a member of this board. And at this point, there is no definite, time that these issues will be resolved.
Second.
Has been made and seconded, on the motion, Commissioner Godu,
Yes.
Commissioner Coyle,
Yes,
I vote yes,
and I move to adjourn.
and motion to adjourn, seconded, we have adjourned. Have a great day.